in 3, 2, 1, fight. You see Nuzzle and Tickle trying to make their way out of the corner here as Byte-sized Dragon comes in fast, trying to pin them before they have a chance to get themselves organized. Nuzzle having a little bit of trouble driving. That thing seems to be a little bit squirrely. And Tickle trying to make it on its own with that rather high wedge, but that does end up getting underneath the side of Byte-sized Dragon. Difficult to get that wedge to stay down on the ground, but if you can get under your opponent, it works really well. Nuzzle getting underneath Byte-sized Dragon, almost taking it to the blue side, but instead ending up by the red hazard, riding it up against the wall. It's hard to direct him around, but he's got a very good, clear push on him, although I think they might be stuck together. Yeah, they look very much magneted together at this point. Definitely not falling off on his own. But the two of them working together, very near the edge. They are stuck. Pause the match. Okay, we're going to pause the match because they are stuck to each other. You're not allowed to remain stuck or even to try to use a magnet to stick yourself to your opponent. Sometimes that just happens, especially when our robots have magnets on the bottom, and some of the other ones are using steel and other metals in order to armor themselves. So sometimes they do get stuck together, but they've got to win this one fairly. They can't just grab on with magnets. So we'll continue from where they are once we start the clock in 3, 2, 1, fight. And very quickly, Byte-sized Dragon driving directly back up into the same position. Not quite stuck on there, though. He does manage to get off. But in the process, Nuzzle seems to have stopped functioning. Slow flashing light. That's never a good thing to see on these robots. So now it's a half-size bot up against the full-size deal, with Tickle getting bashed into the red corner by Byte-sized Dragon, nearly ending up on its side, but does manage to get back onto its flats. Be very difficult to control otherwise. There we go. As Byte-sized gets a good push on Tickle into the red, unforgiving Canadian maple leaf hazard over there. And bouncing once again off the side, Byte-sized Dragon trying to get lined up a good push at Tickle, who's a very fast-moving robot, a squirrely little thing, hard to get a hold of. But Daniel doing a good job with Byte-sized Dragon, pushing him into the red starting square area. And then once again trying to into the big blue saw, nearly crushes it into it, stopping just at the last moment, and again trying, but doesn't want to put himself into it. Very good thought. There we go, directing him into the blue hazard, not once, but twice. And now trying to find his way around it. It's difficult to do. By the way, both first-time drivers, especially Daniel here, this is his first robot, first experience driving at it. He's doing a very good job so far as he pushes Tickle once again over into the blue hazard with just under a minute remaining in the fight. Getting under it again. Almost pushes it over the wall. Takes an unfortunate bounce off of the blue hazard there. This time Tickle getting underneath and pushing him towards the red push-out area, which is currently closed, but it is possible to throw your opponent over anyway if you can hit them fast enough. 40 seconds still to go. Two of them over by the red corner. Very fast little robots, especially this Tickle, as it gets underneath Byte-sized Dragon and nearly takes advantage of pushing into the blue hazard, but falls off at the last moment. Once again, Byte-sized finding itself up on the wedge of Tickle, but this time underneath. Trying to push it towards that blue area. They're both close. They both have a good opportunity to try, but it's going to be difficult. Thankfully for Byte-sized, it definitely is able to get more pushing power as it puts Tickle into the blue hazard, partially breaking the wheel against that hazard, but still functional. 5 seconds on the clock. Nearly driving out. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. So this will go to a judge's decision. Congratulations to all three of our drivers here, Caleb, Matthew, and Daniel. That was a hard fight, especially ending up with only half of a functioning bot at the end there for Nuzzle and Tickle. But Daniel doing a good job of driving and getting into an excellent bout of back-to-back pushing matches against the remaining Tickle. So this will go to a judge's decision based on damage, aggression, and control. Damage is anything that basically results in damage to the robot, whether you push them into the hazard or you hit them hard or whatever it is. As long as you are directly or indirectly responsible for that damage, it counts. And then aggression, showing that you're consistently going after your opponent, not running out of the battle. And control, all about trying to direct the flow of the fight. And it's unanimous. The winner will be Byte-sized Dragon. Congratulations, Daniel!